game Preliminaries in the game Mikalon. In a lot of sports, I guess, there's like tip-offs and kickoffs and things like that. And Mikalon, there's different ways to go about determining who gets the ball and what happens after that. Basically, in the game of Mikalon, if you're ahead in the standings, if you're leading the league, you have preferential treatment on what side of the field that you want to be on. Say there's a bad wind and you don't want to go against the wind. Well, there is a definite advantage to being ahead in the standings. So just like a war, we just happen to be on the wrong side of the border and we're not playing in very good conditions. That's just the way that it happens to be. However, if the official thinks that the other team can't compete fairly, then the official will at halftime alternate the side of the field. Otherwise, side of the field is not alternated in the game of Mikalon. Now, if there doesn't happen to be any team that's ahead, say it's a tie, Mikalon tends to use its own cool little coin toss. And it's called the sheptar toss. And the sheptar is a stick that's about 15 to 18 inches long. One side painted blue, other side painted red with a white strip in the middle. We also call it the Pepsi stick. Basically what happens in the sheptar toss is the two dukes kind of come together and the official throws the stick in the air, and whatever color points outwards, that's the winner. That's going to be the winner. That's the way that it is. And then that team determines what side of field that they want. However, there's some other kind of elements that are also discussed before the match inside the game Preliminaries. And they are as follows. There's two basic formats that the game can take. One is called fixed kind of format, and the other one is called the chaos style format. And whoever wins gets to determine this for the entire match. Basically, it works like this. In the fixed format, the winning team will decide who starts on their side with the dollar. And conversely, whoever doesn't have the dollar has the 4 pilos. So it kind of starts out with one team advancing against the other, with one team with all the elimination balls, and on this side the team that has the ball to score with. So it kind of works out in that way, and it might be a strategic thing for the teams that, okay, we get the side of the field, but okay, we're going to play by these rules. We're going to play by fixed positional rules, alternating. So it doesn't matter what happens from quarter to quarter. Basically, when the game starts, also known as, when we're going to get to it, is called the Kopea. I'll spell it out again. Kopea. Basically, a Kopea is the start of any game. And in Mikalon, there's multiple games within a match, and we'll get to that later on, so I can have the differentiation between the two. But basically, is once the possession of this ball is done, then when this team is finished through whatever the means by which a game can end, it will switch to the other team, and then it will just alternate back and forth and back and forth. But it goes like this. If you choose the side of the field, you do not get the first possession of the dollar, but you do get to choose the kind of game that you're going to have. And in the fixed game format, 1 ball on one side, 4 on the other, alternating. Here's the second one. It's known as the chaos format, and it works like this. All 5 balls, $1 in the middle, and the 2 pilos underneath of it are lined up at center field. And what happens is the official blows his whistle to begin the copeya. And when this happens, both teams run towards the center to grab as many of these balls as they can and begin, which is also why it's called the chaos format, because there is a serious chance for injury and chaos. So that's the way that one works in the preliminaries of the game of Mikalon.